Welcome! Today we're heading to Indonesia to explore 10 cultural experiences that will blow your mind. Forget another trip to Disney or the Grand Canyon. Let's dive into a world of ancient rituals, wild flavors, and stories you'll actually want to tell at your next dinner party. First stop, Bali, an island where spirituality isn't just a part of life, it's the very air you breathe. Here, temples aren't just landmarks. They're living, breathing centers of community, culture, and devotion. We're stepping beyond the glossy tourist brochures and Instagram feeds, diving straight into the heart of Balinese temple ceremonies, where every gesture, every offering, every note of music is steeped in centuries of tradition. Picture the Met Gala, but this time, the guests of honor are the gods themselves. The energy is electric, the anticipation palpable, as the entire community comes together in a dazzling display of faith and artistry. Women glide by, balancing towers of vibrant fruit offerings, jabogan on their heads, their sarongs and sashes a riot of color. The hypnotic rhythms of the gamelan orchestra fill the air, weaving a spell that draws everyone in, locals and visitors alike. The scent of incense drifts on the breeze, mingling with the swirl of color and the hum of voices. This isn't a performance for outsiders. It's a living, breathing ritual, a celebration of community and connection that pulses through daily life. Here, faith is woven into every moment, every meal, every gathering. Children learn the rituals from the time they can walk, their small hands mimicking the careful gestures of their elders. Families gather, passing down stories and songs, ensuring that the spirit of Bali endures. Teenagers join in with pride, donning ceremonial attire and stepping into roles that have been held by generations before them. There's a sense of belonging, of purpose, that radiates from every face. And when the entire village gathers, it's not just a spectacle. It's a living tapestry of devotion, artistry, and joy. Everyone, from the youngest child to the oldest grandparent, is part of the celebration. After witnessing this, your local parade back home might feel a little quaint by comparison. The scale, the spirit, the sheer beauty of it all, it's something you have to see to believe. Standing here, you can't help but feel humbled. It's an unforgettable experience, one that lingers long after the music fades and the incense drifts away. You're not just an observer. For a moment, you're part of something timeless. And this is just the beginning. Ready for more? Let's keep going. Next, the lights go down for wayang kulit. Shadow puppetry that's been captivating audiences for over 1,000 years. One puppet master, the Dalang, voices every character and directs the drama. Epic tales of gods, demons, and moral dilemmas flicker across a white screen. It's entertainment, philosophy, and community therapy rolled into one. These stories are more nuanced than any superhero movie, and the shows last all night. Forget Netflix. This is the original binge-worthy saga. It's a living link to the past, and a masterclass in storytelling. On to the next adventure. Now, Komodo National Park, an archipelago of rugged islands scattered across the turquoise waters of Indonesia. This is a place where the landscape feels untouched by time, where jagged hills rise from the sea and the air is thick with the promise of adventure. As you approach by boat, the anticipation builds. You're about to step into a world that feels more Jurassic than modern. Here, the wildlife is less cute squirrel and more prehistoric predator. Forget the chipmunks and birds you might see on a typical hike. This is the domain of the Komodo dragon, a creature that looks like it wandered straight out of a lost world. Every rustle in the grass could be a reminder that you're sharing the trail with one of nature's most formidable hunters. Komodo dragons, massive, muscular, and utterly mesmerizing. They can grow up to 9 feet long, weigh over 150 pounds, and are armed with venomous bites that can take down prey much larger than themselves. With their thick, armored scales and flickering forked tongues, they command respect. On these islands, they are the apex predators, and every creature, including humans, gives them a wide berth. Exploring Komodo means hiking through sun-baked savannas and dense forests, always accompanied by a local guide, armed with nothing more than a sturdy stick. The guides know the dragon's habits and keep a watchful eye, but there's no mistaking the thrill of being so close to such powerful animals. Every step is a reminder that you're a guest in their ancient kingdom. Standing on a rocky hill, gazing out over the wild landscape, your everyday worries, emails, deadlines, traffic, fade into the background. Here, surrounded by raw nature and the looming presence of the dragons, you gain a new perspective. The world feels bigger, older, and your place in it, just a little bit smaller. These remarkable creatures have ruled their ecosystem for millions of years, surviving through ages of change and upheaval. Watching them bask in the sun or interact at a waterhole, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. They are living relics, a direct link to a time when giant reptiles dominated the earth. Seeing Komodo dragons in the wild is a humbling experience, a vivid reminder that, for all our technology and progress, we're just visitors in a much older, wilder world. The landscape itself seems to whisper stories of ancient times, and the dragons are its living storytellers. This isn't just a nature walk, it's a journey back in time, a rare chance to witness the raw power and beauty of evolution in action. As the sun rises or sets over the rugged terrain, you realize you're part of something timeless. So, the next time your boss's email pings, remember, you've walked among dragons. Suddenly those little stresses don't seem so scary. Let's move on. Think you know fabric dyeing? Meet batik, Indonesia's answer to tie-dye, but on a whole other level. Artists use hot wax and a steady hand to create intricate designs, sometimes taking months for a single piece. Try it yourself, and you'll quickly appreciate the skill. Your flower will look more like a blob. Batik is a UNESCO-recognized art form, passed down through generations. Every pattern tells a story, every piece is a labor of love. You'll never look at patterned fabric the same way again. Let's keep exploring. In Tanah Toraja, Sulawesi, funerals are epic, multi-day celebrations. Think feasts, music, and entire communities coming together. The deceased are kept at home for months or years, until the family can throw a send-off worthy of a lifetime. Water buffalo sacrifices, carved effigies, and cliffside tombs. Death here is a vibrant public transition, not a somber goodbye. It's a profound reimagining of grief and remembrance. You'll leave with a new perspective on life, death, and what it means to honor someone. It's not about sadness, it's about celebration. The diversity of human belief is astonishing. Onward! Welcome to Yogyakarta, Java's creative heart, where street art is celebrated, not scrubbed away. Alleyways become open-air galleries, murals tackle politics, history, and social justice. The art is bold, ever-changing, and deeply woven into the city's identity. Locals pose for photos, students study techniques, and the city pulses with creativity. Here, art isn't locked in a gallery, it's part of daily life. The walls tell the story of a nation. Sometimes the most powerful art is the kind you stumble upon. Forget awkward team building. Watch the Saman dance from Aceh, Sumatra, and see true coordination. Dozens of performers move in perfect unison, creating music and rhythm with their own bodies. No instruments needed. The dance starts slow, then builds to a breathtaking synchronized frenzy. It's a UNESCO treasure and a metaphor for community at its best. The discipline and unity are jaw-dropping. After this, Trust Falls will never impress you again. It's teamwork on a whole new level. Ready for some mischief? In the heart of Ubud, Bali, lies the sacred monkey forest, a lush, ancient sanctuary where the locals don't just walk on two legs. Here, the true residents have long, curling tails and a mischievous glint in their eyes. As you step through the mossy gates, you're greeted not only by the towering banyan trees and centuries-old temples, but by hundreds of Balinese long-tailed macaques, each with their own personality and agenda. These clever primates have developed a reputation for being the island's most skilled pickpockets. With nimble fingers and lightning-fast reflexes, they'll swipe anything that catches their fancy. Sunglasses, water bottles, snacks, and sometimes even your hat, before you can blink. Roaming freely among the temple ruins, the macaques form bustling troops that seem to run the show. They leap from stone to stone, chase each other through the undergrowth, and keep a watchful eye on every visitor who enters their domain. If you're carrying anything shiny or edible, you'll quickly become the center of their attention. Their gaze is sharp, calculating, and always on the lookout for an opportunity. Lose focus for even a moment, and you might find yourself in a comical standoff, bartering with a monkey to get your belongings back. The negotiation is simple. Offer a banana, and you just might retrieve your sunglasses or water bottle, if the monkey feels like making a deal. The whole scene is a whirlwind of laughter, chaos, and a touch of humility. Tourists giggle nervously as monkeys dart between their legs, and the air is filled with the sound of chattering and playful shrieks. These monkeys have truly mastered the art of negotiation. With practiced patience, they'll hold your item hostage, waiting for the perfect trade. In many ways, it feels like the humans are the ones being trained, not the other way around. Watch closely, and you'll see the macaques confidently navigating their world, sometimes even leading tourists along winding forest paths, or simply ignoring them altogether, as if to remind us who's really in charge here. Beyond the playful antics, there's a deeper layer, a complex animal society with its own rules, hierarchies, and relationships. Grooming, play, and even the occasional squabble reveal a world as intricate as any human community. For visitors, it's a wild and unforgettable reminder to stay alert, keep your wits about you, and respect the clever creatures who call this forest home. Never underestimate a monkey's determination or their sense of humor. They'll outsmart you when you least expect it. So, as you wander through this enchanting forest, take a moment to appreciate what simple living really means, where survival, play, and negotiation all blend together in the daily life of Ubud's furry little thieves. On Lombok, the Sasak people redefine simple living. Think bamboo houses, polished clay floors, and stunning hand-woven textiles. Their homes blend seamlessly with nature, and every detail is both practical and beautiful. Watch women weaving ikat patterns that tell stories and sustain the community. Hospitality here is genuine. You're welcomed as a guest, not just a tourist. Life is rich in tradition, connection, and beauty. It's a reality check on what rich really means. And yes, your photos will be next level. Jakarta's street food markets are a flavor explosion. Imagine a food court where every stall is a family legacy. Satay grilling, curries simmering, noodles frying. The smells alone are intoxicating. Vendors perfect one dish over generations. Soto Betawi, Kerak Telur, Bakso, Martabak, why choose? Try them all. The energy is electric. Businessmen, families, students, all united by food. No reservations, no dress code, just pure, unforgettable flavor. This is the real Indonesia, served on a plastic stool. You'll never look at a mall food court the same way again. Let's wrap it up. That's Indonesia. 10 experiences that will challenge your perspective and ignite your curiosity. From spiritual ceremonies to street food chaos, this country transforms everyone who visits. If you want more travel that makes you rethink your own culture, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for joining this journey. Now go check your passport and book that flight. The world is massive, weird, and wonderful. Go see a piece of it. You won't regret it, except maybe that third helping of spicy sambal. Cheers!